Are you leaking money out of your business? Well, I suspect you're going to say, oh my goodness, I hope not. Well, in this video, I'm going to explain 3 ways that you can figure out whether that is happening in your business and you can stop it happening once and for all. My name is Annette Ferguson and I am CEO of Annette Co, a UK-based accounting firm. I'm also a chartered accountant and certified profit first professional. So the first way that you might have money disappearing out of your business is through money leaks in your cost. What is a money leak? Well, a money leak is when you have spending that's happening in your business that is either 1, not 100% necessary to keep the proverbial lights on, or 2, is not delivering you a positive return in terms of money or time. So how do you identify these in your business and eradicate them? Well, here is an exercise that you can do to do just that. I want you to gather together all your business, bank, credit card statements, anywhere where business spending is happening from, and gather all those statements together. Now I'm going to describe this exercise as if you have the physical paper copies, but it may be that you want to do this using CSV files, and that's okay too. Gather together all those statements and get yourself a red pen and a highlighter as well. And then what I want you to do is to go through every single page, every single line, month by month, and ask yourself this question when you look at each expense line. Ask yourself, is this expense 100% necessary to keep the proverbial lights on in my business? Not nice to have, not 80% necessary, 100% necessary. And if the answer is yes, then you can highlight that with your highlighter. Go through every single line, every single item. And for things that happen on a monthly basis, you're going to have to ask yourself this question 12 times for each month. But that's okay, because in reality, sometimes after the 6th or 7th time, you might figure out that actually they're maybe not 100% necessary. So go through every single item line by line by line. And once you have done that, you can flip back to the beginning of the pile again. And this time pick up your red pen in your hand and again go through every single item line by line by line and ask yourself this question. Is this expense delivering me a positive return in terms of money or time? What that means is the money I am spending on this expense, is it delivering me more money back, or is it freeing up my time to enable me to partake in more profit-producing activities in my business? If the answer is yes, then you can circle that expense line. And again, go through line by line, page by page, month by month, and ask yourself that question. Now, once you've done that, you're going to have some items that are highlighted, some that are circled, and you're going to have some that are both, but more crucially, you'll have some that are not marked at all. And the question I put to you with those is, what is the purpose? Because in many situations, they are money leaks in your business. Yes, they might be nice to haves, but it's important to understand that the more nice to haves that we have, the less money we have for ourselves and the less profit we have for our business. So ask yourself, would I rather have this nice to have, or would I rather have some of that money in my own pocket for me and my family to enjoy? Now, it might be that you identify some of those expenses and costs whereby you're currently in contract and those kinds of things. You can't suddenly just cancel them straight away. In that case, make sure you put a time in your diary so that you know when the contract is finished and you can cancel at an appropriate time and give appropriate notice for those costs so you can get rid of them. And that is how we find and identify those money leaks in our business. Now, the next area that might just be leaking money is the profitability of each of your offerings. It's really important to make sure that every product, program, service, or offering that you have is independently profitable in its own right. That means that you need to deep dive into the costs associated with the delivery of every product, program, service, or offering that you have. Look at how much it costs you to service one of your customers or clients under each of the offerings that you have. Make sure that you list out every cost that is associated with that. Do they take up an hour a month of your time? Well, that needs to have a cost against it. Do they take up half an hour of your virtual assistant's time? That needs to have the cost against it. You need to write that all out. Include things like transaction fees as well in there. There can be things that people forget about and lose when they're looking at it. Perhaps you need an extra software license in order to service this customer, in which case you need to add that into the costs listing as you pull those costs together. And when you compare those costs against the revenue that you get from an individual person for your offering, is that profitable? Now remember, that number doesn't just need to be a little tiny bit positive, because that number that you then look at also has to contribute to the general overheads of the business, your tax bill, and your own take home. So that number that you come out with when you look at the income from one client or customer for a product, program, or service, minus the costs associated with the delivery of that number goes in to contribute to all the other costs of your business. And if you're getting value from this video, do make sure that you hit that like button. And the third area I want to cover off today is the money that's sitting in your business. The money that's sitting in the current customers that you have, the current list that you have, and the current audience that you have. Do you have ways for your customers to spend more money with you? Are you making sure that they understand that there might be other offerings that you can provide them which are going to increase how much they spend with you and increase your profitability? Are you making offers to your audience to come on a call with you or to sign up to a lower-ended program so that you can ascend them? And are you making sure that you regularly contact your list with things that you have available for them to buy? Those things are the real kind of simple basics of marketing and sales, yet are often forgotten when we're busy out looking for the complex solutions. So making sure that you understand upsells, making sure that you are selling to your audience and to your list, and of course, finally, making sure that you're asking your current clients and customers to send other people your way if they like what you do. So getting money from referrals, getting more referral business into your business is one of the easiest and cheapest ways to acquire new customers. And the money is there if you are doing a great work for your customers and clients for you to be able to harness. So those are 3 ways that there might be leaks in your business. And the last way I spoke about has multiple prongs to it as well. If you implement just 1 or 2 of these, you will see more money and more cash into your business. And I would love to know how you get on doing that. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, do make sure that you hit that like button and subscribe. And if you have any questions or want to reach out to me on anything accounting related, do drop me an email to yt@annetteco.co.uk and let me know how I can help. Until next time.